In Parshat Vayechi, Yaakov is on his deathbed. He is giving his last treatise, his last bracha to his sons. And we know that instead of just giving Yosef a bracha, he approaches Menashe and Ephraim with bracha. And it's that famous image that we all have in our heads from second grade or from camp, from color war banners, that Yaakov crosses his hands and he puts his right hand on who? On Ephraim. And he leaves his left hand on Menashe. And his son, Yosef, says, Abba, you got it all wrong. I think you mixed things up in your old age. Your right hand, which is the stronger hand, should be on the firstborn, which is Menashe. Why are you crossing the two? The Slonim Rebbe in the Nesiva Shalom has a brilliant idea that I'd like to share with you today. And in order to do it, let's first take a look inside, and then we're going to expand. V'yesh lomar bazeh. Dihine ha'inyan sheYosef nivchalek lebet shvatim Menashe ve'Ephraim v'lo nifsakem b'shar shvatim. Hu kedita b'divrei Shmuel dibemina shel Yosef yishbet chalakim sur meira v'asei tov. Menashe inyano sur meira kedachtiv kineshani elokim ekol amali ve'kol beit avi. Ve'Ephraim inyano asei tov kedachtiv ki yifrani elokim be'eretz ani. Here is the big trivia question. According to the Slonim Rebbe, there are two components to our Avodas Hashem. There is Sur Meira. What does Sur Meira mean? Staying away from bad, good. And what is Ve'asei Tov?
Doing good.
Doing good. Okay. According to the Slonim Rebbe, the two children of Yosef represented these two midos. Now here's the trivia question. Which one represented which? I'm going to tell you why Menashe was named Menashe. I'll tell you why Ephraim was named Ephraim, and then I want to know which one is the Sur Meira, staying away from bad, and which one is the Asei Tov. Menashe was named after the pasuk Ki nishani Elokim et kol amali ve'kol beit avi. That Hashem helped me forget all of the bad memories of growing up in my father's house. And we know Yosef had a lot of stress and pain with his brothers. And when he has Menashe, he says, thank you, Hashem, for allowing me to forget that pain a little bit. Then, when he names Ephraim, also in Mitzrayim, the pasuk says, Ki hifrani Elokim be'eretz ani. That Hashem let me be fruitful and multiply and be successful in this new country, Mitzrayim. So the question now is, which son represents Sur Meira, and which one represents Asei Tov, and why? Yes, Kimmy.
So Menashe represents staying away from bad because he was named that because that's what he was being thanked for for
forgetting and losing.
Yeah.
Good. And what about Ephraim?
So Ephraim was doing good because he was in Eretz Yisrael.
No, Mitzrayim. But it was specifically talking about what? What was he praising God for Ephraim? That he had success. Why did success represent Asei Tov? Yes?
Maybe because he did good for him.
Very good. He did well versus forgetting. So now let's put this together. Okay. Menashe represents Sur Meira. Sur Meira is Yirah. What's Yirah? Fear of God. Ephraim represents Asei Tov, which is Ahava, love of God. Let me ask you the next question. Which one is a higher level of religious life? Yirah or Ahava?
Ahava.
Very good. Why? Someone tell me why. Yeah, Dana.
Because, God does, sometimes, it seems not the best things. It's hard for us, and it's to love Him is, that much harder.
Okay, good.
Fearing God is easy.
Good. Struggles are usually linked into the component of fear. So if I achieve love, even if my life isn't simple, it means I have a great connection with God. Yes, Lindsay. Oh, 4 minutes. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so now I want to go a step further. Now, because of the shortness of time, listen carefully. I'm continuing the Slonim Rebbe, his idea outside, but listen to this. It's brilliant. Okay. Yaakov crosses his hands. He puts his priority hand on which son, guys? The Sur Meira or the Asei Tov? Who does he? Asei Tov. Yaakov puts his right hand on the boy, Ephraim, who represents love of God, worshiping Him, Asei Tov. And Yosef says, hey, Dad, you got it all wrong. Put your right hand on who? On the one that represents, not Ahava, but Yirah. And that's confusing. Why is Yosef pushing Yirah? Why do you think, guys? Why does Yosef think success comes from fear of God? Where was Yosef living, and why would that be part of it?
He's a king.
Mitzrayim. Why do you need the component of fear in Mitzrayim? Fear of God and not love of God. I'm from America. Why do I need to fear? I want to achieve love. Yes?
Maybe it's bad that they're like saying you should be so happy and fruitful in Egypt when like, we're supposed to be living in Eretz Israel.
That's true. No, you're right. And that's the Ephraim component. But we're going to move up to this other layer that he's talking about. And that is Ahava. Why does Yosef not see Yaakov's point? No, Yira comes first. Yira alone, not Ahava. Why?
Because in Mitzrayim there's like so much taiva and like so
Good. And therefore what? What's going to make me succeed in a land of temptation?
If you fear God, then you're afraid of the punishment. You won't do it.
So Yosef, excellent. Yosef says like this, Dad, you've got it all wrong. In a place like Mitzrayim, you can hang it out in Israel, Yaakov. You don't know this. But in a place like Mitzrayim, if you want to succeed as a Jew, you have to have the fear component on your right hand. Fear is what's going to keep you in line. And then Yaakov says, no, Yosef, my dear son. I'm your father. I come from an Ohel of Torah, a home full of the Yeshivat Shem Ve'ever, the Masorah of my fathers, and I'm going to teach you something now. The key, the right-hand component, the strongest component of our Avodas Hashem should not root out of fear. It doesn't matter how taivadik and dangerous the place you're living in is. If you want to have the ultimate relationship with God, it has to root out of love. And that's so much about what our year's about. It's to move from, I'm scared of getting in trouble. Oh my gosh, I better keep myself in line and looking around to a relationship where, hey, I really like this. I want to connect. I want to expand my relationship with God and my Avodas Hashem for my future, for my family's sake, for my own sake, and for the future of Klal Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael. And that's a lot about what we try to achieve here. And I think that Yaakov was teaching Yosef a huge lesson. Prioritize the right hand on Aseh Tov, on the Ahava relationship with God, and don't fixate all the time about Yira to keep yourself in line, because that alone is not enough in order to create a beautiful relationship with the Creator.